Welcome back to Big Ear Provider Training. In this short section, we're going to be going over the rules and some tips for handling of the materials that you use to create impressions and earplugs. Heat has a pretty dramatic impact on your impression materials. All of the impression materials are heat sensitive, and the optimum temperature for their use is 70 degrees. Now, if the temperature is under 70 degrees, the material will still work. It will just take a little bit longer to set up. In fact, no matter how much under 70 degrees, it will still set up, but that time is going to vary. When the temperatures get above 70 degrees, what we want to do is place all of the impression material, that's the tubes of material, that's the jar of the silicote, the impression lacquer, and the mixing tips in a Tupperware container that sits inside of a cooler. Now again, the mixing tips also need to be in that environment, because if you take a tube of the material and you push it through a non-cooled mixing tip, that's going to cause a problem, and in some cases the heat may cause the impression material to set up before it leaves the end of the mixing tip. Now, in temperatures above 70 degrees are going to cause the material to set up a bit faster. In extreme heat, for instance, temperatures above 100 degrees, the material could set up before it even leaves the mixing tip. That's why we want to cool it in that Tupperware container inside of a cooler. And on a personal note, we found that storing the silicote, that's the impression lacquer, in a refrigerator between uses does extend its life. So please make sure that you keep it cool.